So Disney has all of a sudden taken an interesting turn when it comes to DEI efforts. As you see here, they're stepping back from some of their efforts as Trump takes power. What a coincidence. The changes come amid a campaign against programs intended to boost diversity in the private sector for allegedly violating civil rights laws. Now, the reason why they had this idea in the first place is because they didn't want to leave African Americans out and other cultures out of positions. Now, they don't want to take in experience. They don't want to consider people's resume. If you are a certain color, you're going to get the job. And that is blasphemous to me because if you don't have the experience, if you don't have enough on your resume to fulfill a role, we're not going to hire you for this position. You got to work your way up. But DEI says, you know what? You're black or you're Asian, you're white, you're Hispanic, whatever it may be. If you fit that policy, no matter what your experience looks like, you are going to get that job. And that is a disaster waiting to happen because now you bring in somebody who doesn't have enough experience and he just fumbles the bag or can't do it correctly. And he has his own woke ideologies going on. And that's where the problem is when you have this type of policy in place. In a move to try and ensure that it doesn't wind up in the crosshairs of the Trump administration's campaign against diversity, equity, and inclusion programs, Disney appears to be rolling back some of its DEI efforts. The entertainment giant, in its latest filings to regulators, scrubbed references to the Reimagine Tomorrow initiative, so they got rid of that, which launched in 2021 with the purpose of amplifying underrepresented voices. It also didn't mention employee development programs and fellowships for underrepresented talent, instead noting an existing initiative intended to hire military veterans. Not a coincidence, in my opinion. Will they get better? I don't know. But the easiest way to find out is through their movies and TV shows. What content are they going to be releasing to us? What is going to be the underlying message? Are they off to a good start? Not really. You have the new Spider-Man show where Peter Parker's best friend is gay. You also have Anthony Mackie who came out and said that Captain America represents a lot of different things. I don't think the term America should be one of those representations. Not a good thing to say, especially when people have really spoken about what they see in America. They're tired of this garbage and woke ideology. They don't want to see this continue to go into children's films. They're tired of it and they're pushing back. So is Disney going to change? I don't know, but it's very interesting to see them say, you know what, maybe we should stop pushing the DEI projects. Maybe we should stop with that agenda because it's not making us any money. It's not helping us gain the audience's trust. Instead, it's doing the opposite. Fans are walking away from us because they're tired of you pushing these ideas on children. Now, Disney did make an update from Reimagine Tomorrow to Inclusion on their website. If you go there, at Disney, we want everyone to belong and thrive. We want to create a welcoming and respectful environment for our employees and guests. It's core to our company culture and our business. We want to create entertainment that appeals to a global audience, and having a workforce that reflects the consumers we serve helps drive our business. So I think what they're going to do here is move it in a different department and just try to hide it from their audience. Now, are we going to be fooled by that? Probably not, because if they keep pushing out the same type of agendas with their movies and their TV shows, you can't hide that. You can't just put it away. So if Disney wants to get serious again and start actually making good content, then they need to move completely away from these ideas. And if they don't, well, what's going to happen is they're going to lose more interest, audience is going to walk away, and they'll find something else that supports their family values because people are just sick and tired of this ongoing mess that they see with Disney, with the DEI, with the woke agendas, and they just don't want that being pushed on their children. That's the biggest thing. If you have it in different companies like Netflix, HBO Max, you've got no problem because that content is for adults only, 18 and over. But when you're trying to introduce these ideas, that's why you're getting so much pushback and why investors are putting pressure on Disney to change their direction. If Disney really wants to be serious, then if Disney's really going to be serious going forward, these reports can't come out anymore. Back in 2022, we can't forget that Disney executives admitted in a Zoom meeting that they were going to add queerness to children's programming. You're forcing things on these kids. They don't need to see that type of content, and it turns families away. So going forward, if Disney's going to look to, compete with Universal, now I still think they're ahead of them, but if you continue down this road where you're pushing out content that doesn't appeal to family values, well, guess what's going to happen in the end? You're going to see investors pull out of Disney because they want to see the company grow, not decline. So we shall see what happens. I don't trust them whatsoever. Again, if Disney's going to really be serious, we can't have the executives coming out and making these statements. And now families are like, you really want to go down this road? Because I'm just going to turn off the TV, unsubscribe from Disney Plus, and just find something that aligns with my family values. Now, according to Variety, Disney is adjusting the content warnings ahead of some of their old movies from saying includes negative depictions and or mistreatment of peoples or cultures. I don't know why you did this in the first place. It was just dumb to begin with. This program is presented as originally created. It may contain stereotypes or negative depictions. Again, we don't need that in a children's film. It's just ridiculous and not necessary. So, do I trust Disney going forward? No, I do not. We'll see if they do change face. They have investors putting pressure on them, so hopefully that gets them to wake up. They're not off to the best start with some of the things we're seeing from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and the quote by Anthony Mackie talking about how America should not be one of the representations for Captain America. Not a good look. But again, we'll see how it all plays out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video today. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how Disney is trying to change their stance when it comes to DEI. Are you buying, or do you think they're just trying to save face? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.